Hi everyone, welcome to Brook Valley Life, or hello for the first time. And today it's going to be something slightly different, but on an archery, golfing, hunting type of thing. I always carry a rangefinder with me when I'm shooting archery, also when I'm playing golf now. And I did, when I first started archery, I bought myself a really cheap one, cheap rangefinder, non-branded. Then I went on to a SIM, I think it is, SIMM, which did slope as well. And I've been having a few issues with that, and it just seems to be giving me weird readings all over the place. It's supposed to be a good brand, and I decided that it was getting to that time, and I was going to buy myself a new rangefinder. Now, I could have spent lots of money. Bushnell, Vortex, you name it. Nikon. There's some really expensive rangefinders out there, but I wasn't going to do that. As everyone knows, I like to do things on a budget, and I went on to Amazon, found a good brand, or a good reviewed brand, and I bought it. And it came within 2 weeks, which is good for here in New Zealand from the US. It's a Chinese brand, and yeah, let's get this thing opened up, have a look at it, and see what it's like. Stay with me. So hello, and welcome back. Or hello for the first time. And here we get the box. This is the box that came from Amazon, from the US. Came pretty quick as well. Yeah, just a normal thing. And it also came, as you can see, it says with a battery. That is because the one I bought has an internal lithium-ion battery that you recharge. There's no changing out these Type C, I think they are, batteries that cost an arm and a leg. All I do is charge it up. I've just got to remember to charge it up. So, what do we get? We got a box, bit of padding, get rid of that, and we got our rangefinder, and it's a WB Lamic. Yep, well-known brand, we've all heard of it before. It's WB Lamic is a Chinese company that make optical equipment. This is a rangefinder, so optical equipment, and you've got the model number on the back. Tells you about, they call it a golf rangefinder, mainly because it has lock-on for pins, so flags. It's got a measuring range between 3 and 1100 yards. It also does speed up to 300 kilometers an hour. 6 times magnification through the eye hole, so you can have a look. 7-degree field of view. Has a 3.7 volt and 750 milliamp hour lithium-ion battery. IP54 rated, so that is dust, water. I'm just trying to think, and shock rating, I believe, all of that. And then it's got Type C charging, so it's a Type C charger, same as what I use on my phone, which is cool. And it just tells us it has flag lock, 1100 yards, the battery. It does slope, which you can turn on and off, so if you're in a golfing competition you can have it in the off position and you can use this, and it's not illegal. And then when you're playing with friends and not competition, you can turn it back on. Great for golf, even good for archery when you're doing a field course and you're shooting uphill, downhill. If you're practicing, yeah, you can get the slope, or you don't get the slope. 6 times magnification, and it has vibration confirmation. All that means is when you lock onto something, it vibrates, mainly the pin lock, which is cool. So let's have a look. We'll open this up, and what do we get inside? We get a case with the thing inside it. There's that. You get a instruction manual, all in English, and you get a Type C charger or charging lead, which is cool because everyone has either a plug that they can plug this into, or even a charging socket on something where they can just plug in a USB. They can even go into your computer and it'll charge it, which is cool. The case itself, it's a hard case or hardish case, WB Lamic. It has on the back here a place where a belt can go through. It's quite tight actually, but it's still good. It has another loop just on top where you can put a carabiner and clip it to something, which is good as again. And it also has a bungee cord, so elastic cord, so you can have this thing open with the zip open, and you can just hold it closed with this bungee cord. Now, the case itself is not waterproof by the looks of it, because there's holes in there for the water to get in, but the thing itself is IP54 rated anyway. So let's have a look what we get inside. So it's an elasticated case, as you can see, sits in there quite nicely. Inside you've got a little pocket with a cleaning cloth, and also a little loop to go around your wrist. I'm not sure if this goes on there. Yep, it will just, there's a little point there which you can put it round so you can have it on your wrist and you won't drop it if you want it. Just put those back in for now. Put that to one side. Let me just have a look. Yeah, it's not a waterproof case. So here we have the rangefinder itself, and it's a nice, well, one of the reasons I got it was the size of it. If you just wait there a second, I will go and get my normal one and we can see them side to side. So here is my Simmons Tilt Intelligence, it's called, and that is the one I've been using for a while now. Here is my new one. Now one of the reasons I got it, as I said, was the size of it and how compact it is. This is pretty good, or it was at the time, and as you can see side by side, yeah, this one is smaller. However, I would say it's slightly heavier. 2 buttons, single button on top, and changing things on here was a bit difficult. So let's come back to this one. You have a focusing lens on the front. So I wear glasses, as you can see. Now I can either have my glasses on or off, and I can focus what I'm looking at through there, and it's 6 times magnification, so it's really good. On the side here, you have your slope function. It even goes into red when it's showing you it's on and off. On top, 2 buttons. You have a mode button just there. It's in black. Let me just take it up there. You can see it even says mode on it. Now that's what's going to change you through the different modes it has. So it has a scan mode, it has a pin lock mode, it's got a speed mode, and there's another mode as well. I think there's 4 together. This is the on off button, and the one you also hit to take a reading. Yeah, overall it's pretty fast. Just at the front here you have where you charge. Let me just pop that open, and it's Type C charging, as you can see, and there'll be a little light just there, yeah, when you're charging. As I said, fits in the hand really well, so this will be good for men, women, even kids should be able to use this pretty well. And pretty simple. You're going to turn it on, change the modes, yeah, scan, slope with pin lock, speed, Yeah, it's pretty simple. And as you, don't know if you can hear that. Let me just put it over there. You can hear the buzz when it locks on. So what we'll do now is I'm going to just go and take this one and this one to my garage door. We will pick something and we will see which is the quickest and what readings they give us, if they do give us a reading. So stay with me and we'll go and check them out. It says 151.6. Where's my Simmons even? It says 172. It's about 150 to there. So you can see my Simmons has been playing up. Don't know if there's something wrong with it, and you saw both of them come up pretty quickly. Now, looking up the valley where I am here, my Simmons won't go anywhere past that, but you may be able to see those trees, 2 trees in the distance. $1,078 yards, I think that was. Is that in yards? Yeah. Everything's in yards at the moment. I'm going to change that to meters. So that's 989 meters from here. And my Simmons won't pick them up. So let's take this back inside. So I've had a play with both of them. Yeah, this thing works fantastically quickly. Easy to change from meters to yards. Being in New Zealand, I use meters for my archery, and I use yardage usually for my golf when I do play. So overall, very, very good. And I will just check to see how much I paid for this off Amazon. I have it here. Hang on, wait a second. Let me bring that up. Now this was, let me check, that's not right. I paid $85.67. I believe that might well be New Zealand dollars as well. There was a deal on it. It was supposed to be 140, but I got some money off it. Yeah, fantastic. If you want a good cheap rangefinder that does the job, IP54 rated. It's not fully waterproof, so it'll be splash proof. Don't don't need batteries. That was the other reason I had bought this one, because it uses a 9-volt battery, not the Type C. But this one you just recharge, so you can take it with you, charge it overnight, and away you go. Very, very good for that. Fits in the hand. Nice case, so it slots in easy, so I can have this on my quiver and it's closed, not going to fall out, and I can just pop it out whenever I need it. This one came with a canvas case, which wasn't very good. It feels plasticky, but again, this must be 5 years old now. It did its job, gone on to something new. This one must have been around $200 when I bought it. $85, $86, definitely worth it. Not sponsored by anybody, so I bought this one for myself, my money, because I needed one, and it will be good to see in the coming months how I use it, making sure I'm shooting from 18 meters for my indoor range. And I always, even at a target competition, stand on the line, range it, just to make sure that it is 70 meters, because I usually shoot 70 because I'm a recurver. That little bit extra, a little bit less, can make a difference, be it a 10, a 9 or an 8. So overall, the WB Lamic, whatever you want to call that, yep, seems to be a very, very good rangefinder. And from all the other reviews I've seen online, a lot of them take a little bit of time to lock onto stuff. This was straight on. Yeah, even it was straight on that gate and on the trees, nearly 1,000 meters away, so a kilometer away, and this was still picking it up. So for hunting, this would be fantastic. Golf, again, brilliant, because it's got the slope function if you want to use it, or if you're in a competition you don't need to, and it's really quick. So for us amateurs, the WB Lamic with slope, internal battery, Type C recharging, rangefinder, yep, that's for you. Hope you've enjoyed. A couple of months, we'll come back, see how these things are working. Stay tuned for the dad joke. So here's a really bad one. I chopped my finger cutting cheese, but I think I may have greater problems. Yeah, I did say they were going to get worse. You have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.